Here's Yasmani Tomas.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder number 25, Yasmani Tomas.
First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. This is foul for the first strike. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-2 misses down below the knees. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Stepping in now, Will Harris. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Ground ball left side, fielded by Moustakas. And boy, disaster reverted that time as the throw takes the first baseman right into the baseline, but he makes the swipe tag and gets out number 2. Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Joel Gallegos. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Joel Gallegos.
Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Popped him up. Seager is under it. 1 down.
First baseman number 19, Chris Davis.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Chris Davis. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Throw into second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Riding in once again, Mike Moustakas. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Harris moving to his right, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. All rise, Aaron Judge, a two-run shot. His first homer so far in the series as they stretch the lead to 5 runs.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
Now batting,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo.
He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Seager shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers' half of the inning, and they come on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 5-1. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
and he missed with it. It's 1-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Hit out towards second. Grumman scoops it up. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of that. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. And he puts it on the ground to second. Grumman takes it in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're down here 5-1. Digging in once again, Cody Bellinger comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Ross Stripling takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Sean Rodriguez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And there he goes towards second. And a step off as the runner breaks for second. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. And again a throw. Throw is up the line as it gets away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box now, Lewis Grumman, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Chapman.
Now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Verdugo is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Joel Gallegos.
At the plate, Joel Gallegos. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Hit back up the middle. Speared on the dive. He gathers the throw. Oh, but he beats it out. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Hey, that's a heck of a job by the shortstop right there for him to range, at least get to that ball and show his pitcher with a diving stop. He's willing to get dirty all day long. Wasn't able to complete the play, but the effort was there.
Here's Chris Davis now. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th. It's the Rangers 6 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back to Arlington. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. Mariano Cabral is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Mariano Cabral.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jonathan Scope is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a called third strike right on the inside corner.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there at the knees, strike one. Cabral. It's pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple. Here's Yasmani Tomas. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring one run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
High and deep to right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. They trail 6-1. Now at the plate, Mike Moustakas. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Ready to take his hacks again, Aaron Judge, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to third. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Carlos Sanchez.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Popped him up. Harris on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Center fielder number 35, Odie Bellinger.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball stays high. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Moustakas on second. Judge is over at first with one away. Ripped down the line. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Into the box now, Will Harris. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the two starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Here's Corey Seager as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Rodriguez. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line drive to left. Tomas is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Lewis Grumman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Just got a piece up the line. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Rangers, the shortstop, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Verdugo waits on it, and the inning is over. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. The Margaret Hunt Hill Bridge with Dallas in the background as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Very weakly on the ground. That ball's foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The 0-2 once more. There's a slider taken for a ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His first homer here in the series. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting them. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
No outs, nobody on. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. A reminder that coming up after the telecast concludes, we'll have post-game highlights for you as we look back at the key moments of this World Series matchup. So stepping in, Hunter Renfroe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out. Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save? That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
When you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Texas Rangers win the World Series opener and take a 1-0 lead. Jake Arrieta pitches well enough to get the W, so that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.